Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, we are a minimalist family who is living big with less, and today is the first video in a series that I'm so excited to share with you, all about bite-sized minimalism. So basically what these videos are they are small challenges that you can set for yourself. They should take less than 15 minutes to achieve, and they are a great kickstarter if you're just at the start of your minimalist journey, or if you were like us and have been at this for quite some time. They're a great way to go back over the most functional areas of your home and keep them organized and decluttered, because my philosophy on minimalism is that it is a journey. We are constantly changing, and so of course these areas of our home are going to need to be revisited. So if you are interested in getting some motivation to take on some bite-sized challenges, stick around. When I first started making YouTube videos, my goal was about creating a space where I could encourage people on a journey to freedom via minimalism and simple living. I have connected with so many of you, and to be honest, I have been absolutely blown away with what you guys share with us and your amazing tips and tricks, and I have just loved so much the connection part of this YouTube journey, and I really want to capitalize on all you lovely tribe out there in order to ramp that up a little bit and get a bit more of a two-way communication, so that all of my lovely tribe can talk to each other, can encourage one another, and share their victories together with other like-minded people who are cheering them on. We have decided to start a Facebook community, so absolutely free, but it is going to be a safe space where you can be loved and encouraged, and we can share all of our great tips and wins with each other. So if you were interested in joining our Facebook group, we would love to have you. The link is down below, but it is, if you want to search for it, it is Small Changers, and we are all small changers making our own small changes in our lives. And this is going to be a great place where I'll be able to shoot like smaller videos, and you can share your things on there, and we can all join in as a community. This is going to be the perfect start for that, because in this series we are going to be sharing and challenging each other to tackle some of these small jobs that should take 15 minutes or less. And today my first job that I am tackling is cleaning products. Now, I think this is a great place to start because one, it can be forgotten. Two, if you've got your cleaning cupboard sorted, it's going to make the rest of the challenges so much easier because that part will be done. So all the challenges are set around being really functional. So it's not about a certain number of products, it's not about getting it down to a certain space, it's about whatever you need is perfect, but making it super functional for you and your family. I'm going to tackle my cleaning closet today. I want to take you along with me. I want to show you some of the things that I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. I'm actually going to go through two cupboards today because I separate my cleaning cupboards into one up the top here because I have a toddler, and my laundry stuff, and I'm going to tackle both of those today, get them nice and organized. If you have not been watching me for a long time, I struggle with anxiety, and at the moment, I'm going to be super honest, it's going through the roof. And so today is the perfect day if you do struggle with anxiety. One of the things I find really useful is if I can put my hand to something really productive, it helps to keep my mind and my hands busy, and I'm less worried about things I can't control, and I'm more concerned with the things that I do have control over, which is keeping my home organized so that I've got more time to spend with my family. Let's get to it. This is your friendly reminder before you start to take that very important before photo so that you'll be able to see just how far you've come with your decluttering. I always like to start a project by having a look at everything in the cupboard and giving it a really good wipe out. It's the perfect time to give it a quick clean because you're already pulling everything out anyway. Whenever I am doing a decluttering project, I usually use a 3-pile method, which is 1 pile for things that I am keeping, 1 pile of things that I'm keeping but not in this area, and another pile for stuff that's leaving my house, whether it's trash or donate. I just need to know that it's going. As I am putting these things away, I am constantly asking myself about what things I need to access most frequently so they have the best possible position in any cupboard or drawer. I also like to use containers that I already have. So for example, with those matches, I put those in a container that we used to use for sandwiches just to keep them dry, safe, and together. So whatever you have, if you've already got something at home, that is perfect. You don't need to buy anything new. And I am so happy with how this cupboard turned out. So guys, that took me, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Fully went through everything, gave it a good clean. This stuff here is basically stuff that's leaving my house, going to be recycled or donated, so that is going. And this stuff is stuff that lives in another home. So these sparklers I'm going to put in our party box. This is my spare Scentsy, and so I'm going to put it in our linen cupboard. Battery belongs with the batteries. My permanent marker, which I probably took off a kid at some point, belongs with my stationery supplies. And I found some hand sanitizer up there, which could not have come at a better time, to be quite honest. I want to move this into our laundry where kids wash hands and things like that, so that will be handy to have there. So guys, as you can see, there was not a huge amount to be decluttered, but when you think of the size of that cabinet, to get this amount of stuff out is great. And I'm going to have it so that I can reach, because obviously I'm very short, I can reach the things that I need to use all the time, and stuff won't get lost in the back because I'll only have it that one row deep. So that is done. I guess that is sort of the equivalent of what most people would put underneath their sink, but obviously because I have a little one, I don't. So now I'm just going to run through my laundry cleaning cupboard. And at the moment, of course, everyone is thinking about hygiene and cleanliness, which is wonderful in my opinion. It's good to go through, even just for the purpose of seeing what you need. If you are going to need some disinfectant or how much you have on hand, or to use up those things that you have had in the back of the cupboard that maybe you forgot you bought or they weren't your favorite, still use them up. You've spent the money now. Or if you did not like it, if the smell made you cough or whatever, then pass them on to someone who you think might use it. You will feel so much better for it. So let's go and tackle this laundry cleaning products and see how quickly we can get that done. Okay guys, we are in my laundry, and to be honest, this cleaning cupboard is pretty good. But I'm still just going to give it a once over because I'm always so surprised at stuff I find. I can already see that there's a towel up there that can move to the linen closet. It is a cleaning towel, but I think if I was looking for it, I would put it over there. So that's another thing whenever you're doing a decluttering challenge or an organizing a space, is think about where am I going to look for this first. In that last cupboard, I considered moving the matches to the linen cupboard, but I knew I wouldn't look there first. I would go to that cupboard first, so that's the best spot for them. So now I'm going to go tackle this cupboard and see what we can get out of it. So guys, that probably took me like 2 minutes. And if you're at the stage where it takes 2 minutes, awesome. If not, that's completely fine, but it's still a job worth doing, even if it only takes 2 minutes. So some things I found were this car wash, which I'll move out to our garage. A big one for me is getting rid of boxes. Often the boxes things come in make things a lot more bulky. They're also harder to get to and harder to see how much you have left. So I like to get rid of boxes as often as possible. The other thing I found is just some leftover measuring cups. I love this thing. It was originally filled with Dynamo liquid washing stuff. I now just fill it up with the one from Aldi, which is super inexpensive, but I love that I can just flick it straight into my front loader washing machine. I don't end up with any messes, and it just sits there ready for me to do my washing. And then up here now, I just have anything I used for laundry things. So my laundry spray, I know I have a lot there, but I use it all the time. I also have one of them that is filled with just vinegar. So if I've got like a sweaty, smelly thing, I spray it down with vinegar and then put it through the wash. Some, like a cleaning toothbrush, in-wash booster, some bleach, some disinfectant, some spare toilet spray, and just some other cleaning bits and bobs for, like, you know, extreme cleans, I call it, like on fabric and things like that. So it is really stuff that I use all the time, and I know what's there and I can access it, and I can also look at what I've got and see what I might need some more of. So I've needed more disinfectant for like 2 weeks now, but it's hard to come by at the moment. But when I see some, I'll just pick up another bottle because I can see that I'm low on this one, and then I can just rotate it out like that. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this little video. I hope that it's inspired you, and I can't wait for you to share with us your new refreshed cleaning cupboards. So don't forget, please join our private Facebook group at Small Changes, or if you're not on Facebook, please feel free to use the hashtag SmallChanger or tag me or send me a DM anytime. So you guys, I can't wait to catch up with you there. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one.